Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. My pronouns are he, him. I'm an author, game designer, and professional nerd. Tonight, I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Claps.
Yeah. Tonight, we are playing Vampire the Masquerade, which is currently published by Renegade Game Studios. It is the 5th edition of the popular World of Darkness game that began in the 90s, though not the 5th edition that most of you are probably familiar with. We are in the middle of our story here, so if you are joining, if this is your first episode, you're going to want to go all the way back, nine episodes? This is
9 to 12.
They're numbered. You can go back.
Yeah, go back to the first one. They have numbered them because I clearly have not.
You know how to do this. I believe in you.
Thank you, Sarah. Or are you just talking to the audience now?
That was
Sarah's new ASMR channel. I believe in you.
Oh my god, I want to do that now.
Go back to that first episode to meet these characters for the first time. Or if you want to watch this episode and then go back and catch the other ones, I'm not your dad. We're going to jump around the table, have everybody introduce their characters, their clan, and their concept or predator type, and then we're going to jump into our story tonight. Everybody will also need to take a number of hunger points to represent how hungry they are for blood.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you have 5 hunger points, are you automatically going to frenzy?
Tap dancing Christ, Sarah.
What?
It depends on how your rouse check goes.
Okay, so most likely, there's a 50-50 chance of me
Right.
Okay.
I feel a fate is going to be tempted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to pass the hunger cup around. You're going to introduce your character when you get it, and then pull the amount of hunger points or hunger levels that you have at the time. And then they may go up because as we are beginning a new evening tonight, all the vampires at the table will have to make a rouse check to see if they get hungrier. So let's...
What if we had some health point?
We'll deal with you in a moment.
Our game master, are we picking how much hunger we had last night?
It's the next night, so it's how much you were at last.
Okay, cool. Cool.
In our games, and if you haven't already seen it in previous episodes, we sometimes do time jumps where we jump forward, and players get to reset their hunger, and if they choose to set their hunger higher, they get a bonus to XP. But since this is technically the start of the next evening, it's just going to be where they were at the end of last evening. So.
So we're picking the same then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start with our first. Sarah's like, but my experience points.
No, I was thinking my Chaos Goblin.
Let's start with our first mind player.
Hi, I'm Jenny Higgins, she, her, and I am playing Linda Melitic, who is a Malkavian beggar.
And what level of hunger are you at?
I was at 3 when last we met.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Fishburne, she, her, and I am playing Heather Dupont, Tremere Osiris. I was at 3 hunger. Grr.
Last time.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah Babe, she, they, and I am playing Chelsea Dagger, who is a gangrel blood leech. Yeah.
And how much hunger are you sitting on right now?
I'm pretty positive it was 3.
Okay.
So I know it was not bad, not good.
Okay.
Could be bad. Could be worser.
Hello, my name is Ethan Eichstedt Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Sonny Fielding, a Nosferatu Sandman, who, just like everyone else, was at 3 hunger.
And last but certainly not least, our final mind player.
Hi, my name is Tawny P. Thompson, she, hers, And I am playing Jackie Day, the Bruja Scene Queen. And there's like a theme. Apparently, everyone got the memo because I also had 3 hunger.
Well, 3 is the hunger levels go from 1 to 5, and 3 is literally in the middle, and it's really the point where in this version of the game, I think that's when, I could be wrong, that's when players are like, I should maybe worry about this a little bit. And 4 is like, okay, seriously, I should go and deal with this. And 5 is chaos. Is oh god, I'm going to die again. Now, normally, this is where we would do some light mechanical maintenance as this is the part of the vampire show where the sun arcs over the sky in fast motion, and we do some cuts to people wandering around in the daytime. And then we would do a rouse check to see if everybody is has grown hungrier. You would regain willpower. You would also remove. Actually, no, you wouldn't remove health levels because you would still be hurt unless you decided to heal. But today, something happens during the day.
Oh, great.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Tell us again about your sleeping arrangements at the Mingo.
I have a coffin that's built into a variety of kegs in the basement of the Mingo, so that when you go down into the cellar, it just looks like kegs, but it's a coffin.
So are the kegs stacked on the coffin, or is it like a thing where it just looks like it and it swings up?
Oh yeah, I had it made specially.
Okay.
Local craftsman.
Local craftsman, yeah.
That you then murdered too. Vampires, when they sleep in this world, and this is one of the fun things about playing this game, is you kind of get to build out some of the rules. And in my version of this world, the only time you dream is when your humanity is troubled. And some of you, I believe, have some stains from last time. That's something that we may have to deal with. I don't think you do.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Wow. I think maybe only if there's.
I know I had one.
Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a moment. But instead, I imagine that it's a corpse-like sleep. You are out, and you don't dream. You don't feel anything unless something wakes you up. And something wakes you up. You hear, ow, shit, ow, coming from outside of your coffin. Now, last time, Jackie decided to rumble with a skinhead gang, and she took some For reasons. She took some licks from them, but she gave some back. What is your character's blood potency?
1.
Okay.
That's adorable. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm a little sorry.
So what that means is to heal a level of damage, which you have a few left over, you can make rouse checks to heal those levels. So basically for every one that you make, and you basically make them in sequence. So if you're like, you can stop at any time. Now you can do that now if you want to be in a better position to deal with whatever this problem is, but that will likely make you hungrier. Or you can be kind of beat up from the previous evening and maybe hope that whatever this problem is, they decided to give you some free home delivery.
I'm gonna go route 2.
DoorDash. Excellent.
Yep. Look, if someone broke into my fucking club, they deserve to be eaten.
I literally think nobody here would argue with that.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you should let the dog take care of it.
So last night you went to home. I feel like maybe you kind of did the thing where you're like, you know what? I will deal with this tomorrow. I am sore. I'm just going to go to bed, and tomorrow is a new day. Well, you push open the lid to your coffin, and sure enough, you can see daylight streaming in through one of the basement windows, which you specifically blocked out all those basement windows.
Of course.
And that means that something is wrong. What do you do?
I mean, is it enough that it's gonna fuck with me?
Not if you stand in the sunlight directly.
Okay.
Like you, I assume my
Because otherwise I was gonna be like, literal, put the keg on my coffin.
hide and be like, no,
Yeah.
no. But you do hear people, or at least one person, maybe two, moving around. They're kind of swearing at each other.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Give me wits plus. It's either awareness or alertness. I always forget what they call it. in this
Awareness.
version. That's it.
Cool.
Now remember, you still replace those hunger dice.
These are the hunger dice.
Oh, so it's all hunger dice?
Yeah.
I love it when that happens.
3 evens.
Okay. Any tens?
No.
Okay. Will you hear? I don't know. Where do we fucking start with it? I've never actually done this before. Just put the gasoline in the corner.
Oh.
And you
Okay.
and that's when the scent hits you. Sweat. And scabbed, caked over wounds.
Yeah.
And maybe,
I don't even think I'm gonna be stealthy on this one. I'm just
hopping out and being
hopping
like,
out and be like, "What's up, bitches?"
and sure enough, there are 2 skinheads.
Oh, only 2.
One of them is looks like they were scrawny enough to fit through that basement window. The bigger one is holding one of those big red gasoline cans.
Put it down, son.
Give me a
Oh no.
manipulation plus intimidation roll.
Okay, that's not
I was
so
going
bad.
to say,
That's
this
not so bad.
should be where you are, if not a Viking, at least a Saxon. I've been reading a lot of Arthur lately.
Total Norman.
Yeah, totally.
Evens. 3 evens.
Okay.
And no 10s.
No 10s. All right. The reason we're asking for 10s, I'm asking about 10s, is if you roll a 10 on your hunger dice, you have the chance of getting a messy success, which means that you get extra successes, but things get complicated.
Or as I like to say, fun.
I internally like to say that, but I'm trying to be nice here. The big guy freezes.
Mm-hmm. Can I bite him?
Yeah.
I do that.
I do that.
So, all right. How much you taking? So, you can take up to.
How heavy is the racism smell you're getting off of this one?
So, you can drink or drain. If you drink, you can basically do it slowly, and you take like one level. You take one thing. You don't like really hurt them. If you drain, you can take up to 4 hunger levels, and then they have to make a test equal to the amount that you've taken to see if they die or not.
And that does what for my health?
Well, that get you when your hunger levels go down, you can then make tests to push it back up to heal.
Okay. I would like to drain the neo-Nazi, please.
So polite.
Caprice on that shit.
And I would like to make eye contact with the other neo-Nazi the whole time.
Oh, that's
You got 2
I'd
drinks
watch that
delivered.
show.
Whatever
Exactly.
happens on this one, you just
100.
finish it up.
And if he tries to run, I'm gonna reach out and grab him by the collar and,
Well, you go after the meaty one first, and you just grab him by his collar and pull him in, and blood starts shooting out of his neck, down his shoulder, and you just completely dead-eye stare the other one who is frozen to the spot.
and I think the minute that I'm finished draining the one, I just kind of drop him.
Oh yeah.
And continue looking the other one in the eye and just lick the last drops off of my thumb that I've run down the side of my face.
Go ahead and give me. So first of all, remove 2 health levels. Actually, you can, because are you just straight up killing the first one?
Yeah.
Clear them all. You do get a stain, but you get to clear all your health levels.
Is it really a stain for killing a neo-Nazi?
Well,
Exactly.
Here's the
I feel
thing.
like this was a bleach.
Well, the
actually.
stain's on the carpet.
Oh, okay.
No, the stain is on her soul, but your convictions will likely help you
They
be
will.
like,
They
it's a
will,
fucking
though.
neo-Nazi. What do you fucking want?
As a suggestion, you should tell his buddy to take care of his other buddy's body. Like, take care of that. Thank you.
You
Well,
think he's leaving?
Or you could ghoul him.
She might still be hungry.
Well, that's the thing. So
Because
I could go.
healed all the way, but I still have 3 hunger.
Yeah,
oh, did you roll already?
not yet.
Okay, so here let's. How many health levels do you have
4.
that you're missing?
4.
Okay, so let's pull these because you are empty. But now you roll a rouse check every
Oh.
time that you heal a level.
See, a minute ago you said
Health.
health. So I was doing my health, not my hunger.
Sorry.
Got it.
No,
Okay.
I understand the confusion.
Yep.
They both start with H.
Thank you, Sarah.
Well,
That's confusing.
this is also a better representation of how snacky the second one is going to be.
Okay, so then what am I rolling?
Just
Sorry.
one d10.
Okay.
4 times. Any odds, you gain one of these back.
Could I just roll 4D?
I guess you could.
Okay.
Like, you're not going to stop. And it's not... So how many odds did you get?
2. 2 evens, 2 odds.
You're still
Okay.
hungry.
Mm,
So,
how
so
convenient.
I imagine this scene is you finish the big guy and you just let him go and he just like diagonal onto the nearby wall, and you're just staring at the skinny one as you hear bones inside of you popping and resetting, and you're like,
That's
your
a great feeling.
swollen
cool.
eye just reopening and coming back. Go ahead and give me another. This time, make it a charisma plus intimidation. However, I'm going to give you a 2-die bonus because watching you just go crack, crack, pop, 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 pop is going to be a little extra scary for the weenies. Don't forget 2 hunger dice.
Yep, purple and black.
I like that they were the bruised colors.
Yep.
Good call.
Even, 3 evens. Nope, 4 evens. 4 evens, 2 odds.
Okay.
Even Steven.
He's scared.
I don't. Please
This is what happens.
I won't tell anyone.
No, I'm very sure that you won't. And then I
Bite him
drain
too.
him.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're taking 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I have 2 hunger left.
Well,
Oh.
here's the thing. The only way to get rid of that first level of hunger is to kill.
Okay.
No matter how many previous.
Sorry, I feel like I'm still slightly confused on how I heal my health.
So you basically make a rouse check.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
When you roll those 4 dice.
But you got some hunger back because
Okay.
a couple of the rouses.
Because we fast forwarded.
Okay.
So let me step back and explain the mechanics for everybody. To regain health levels, you make a rouse check to see whether or not you gain a at least 1 point of hunger. And for every rouse check that you make to heal damage, that heals a certain amount of health of superficial damage. So when I had you roll the 4 dice, that was just sort of the like, fast forward past this mechanical thing, please.
Okay.
So that really what that should have been, and that was I roll 1 rouse check, I roll 1 rouse check.
Okay.
But because you were like, I'm just going to heal it all, which makes sense to me.
Drain this guy like a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
then yes, this time, yeah.
So she healed it all because she took 4, but during the rouse check, she
Gained
failed 2,
2.
which gave her 2
Hunger.
hunger.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Okay.
Boom! I did math.
Okay. And that wasn't hunger on top of the hunger I already had.
No,
Right.
basically you lost all of it, and then in the process of healing, you gained 2 back.
Yeah, I want 2. I want 2 out of this guy.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm asking if you're killing him, because if you take that second level, it's not gonna do anything really.
Do it.
Yeah.
You have to eat the soul to get
Yeah.
full.
We're, I mean, look. Yes.
Okay. So you're just gonna kill that guy?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is the best game ever.
Tiny just killed 2 guys.
So how do you drain him?
5 minutes in. 2
Yeah, I was gonna say
hit the ground
successful
running.
game for me.
This is exactly what I wanted.
I look at him and I say, I'm very sure that you won't. Grab him by the collar, and I assume he's trying to
Jesus.
fight, but I
Jesus,
just
he's
grab him by the head and pull his
slapping
neck to
you
me,
ineffectively.
utterly drained.
Ew, don't bite me.
Die tired, dude. Just die tired.
And you feel like what rapid slapping slows down until the limp arms on your back.
Well, good bloody morning.
Yeah, now you got 2 dead guys in your basement. What are you gonna do with those?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, well, where are you putting them now so that at the very least when your staff members come in and they're like, I need to get some whiskey for the... Oh my god!
I think that there is probably... I have planned for this. There's a trunk, like just a big old whatever steamer trunk type situation.
I think so. Like, I imagine you've got a trunk.
Yeah.
I imagine that you take some time to mop up the excess and she's like, like somewhere Linda's like, can I get a doggy bag? Like,
Like
I
if
have an
everybody a box of
idea.
Ziplocs, just save some.
Tawny. Spill some beer on the blood, so when it just looks like you dropped a bunch of amber ale.
Amber ale doesn't quite look like that.
It makes an easier excuse.
Red ale?
I have a mop.
It's gonna smell terrible.
I was trying.
I have a mop.
I feel like you've been a vampire long enough
Yeah.
that you have the cleanup plan.
Trunk.
Been a few years.
Filled with a tote.
Yeah.
She has a lye
Hook
bucket.
up to a
Rubbermaid
drain.
line,
Drain right below it.
I have to imagine that vampires love IKEA and Home Depot.
All I really have to do is go drop them in like the Milwaukee River later and let them be found, and then they can be.
with the show.
Maybe.
Farm and Fleet.
Oh yeah, Farm and Fleet
Yeah.
or Fleet Farm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And then eventually someone will just imagine that they were pushed in.
well, minus
The blood.
That's
Well,
really funny, by the way.
minus the giant wounds in their. Okay, all right.
There are discrepancies in all of the men that they find in the rivers.
That's the other advantage of soft feeding of drinking is that you can. If you lick the wound, it heals. But when you drain, you're just, popping the bottle and oh, that was good.
Yep.
Okay. So, is it like an old, like I want to say like an old band equipment trunk with like a bunch of
Oh, absolutely. definitely the big one's on wheels so that I can easily,
Well, you'll probably have to take care of that tonight.
Yeah.
But
So you can pretend like you can't just lift it.
Yeah.
and I feel like
Brouhaha.
I feel like you it's a cleaning montage. You dump them in the trunk, and then you kind of go.
Oh, I also cover the window back up.
Right.
Yeah.
And at least with like a newspaper for now, and go back in, and maybe
put that keg on my coffin.
Maybe for the first time in a few decades, you return to your day sleep with a smile on your face.
Very big smile.
It's really
Now,
precious.
everyone, now that the sun has officially gone below the horizon, everybody give me a rouse check. Yes, including you.
Oh.
Just 1d10.
Okay.
If it is a success, you're fine. If it is a fail, let me know.
I got a 1.
You got a 1? Or did you get a success?
I got a 1.
Okay. So if it is a fail, go ahead and take some hunger, please.
Sarah, are you flicking us off because you failed, or are you flicking us off because you succeeded?
I'm flicking myself off because I'm fucked.
She succeeded, so she can't go crazy. No, I'm kidding. Jordan succeeded.
This is one of the other reasons why.
I also succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to say, you, like...
I am
That'd be such a bummer.
Big money, no whammy.
No hunger, fully healed.
I mean,
Let's fucking go.
there are the dead guys.
Yeah, they were neo-Nazis.
All right. So, speaking of which, let's talk about humanity. What are your so who here has stains on their? So just you, just
me.
for just the two.
I
That's
think
fine.
I got rid of mine. Like I had one, but I passed a check.
A pair of neo-Nazis.
During the daytime, that's when you have your creepy like dreams about like guilt and all that.
Yeah.
And that's more of a me thing because it's a game about horror, and that seems and fucked up vampire dreams seems like a pretty easy doorway to push through some horror. What are Jackie's convictions?
Yeah, I've got a few. Reject wealth for it corrupts. Stand up for the disenfranchised. I think murdering neo-Nazis.
I will say that standing up for the disenfranchised definitely fits here. These two slime buckets are off the street, and they're not going to harass, some Jewish kid or some trans kid or whatever. So what that means is, let's see. So you got 2 of them? All right, so...
I also had one from last time.
Oh, so you have 3 total?
Because I killed a different neo-Nazi.
Oh, okay. So we're going to do it like this. You're actually going to have to... You're only going to have to roll for 1 stain. Okay. So in rereading these rules, I realized that stain, like, it's not just you do a bad thing and you get a stain. There are, like, sort of different levels of, like, you did this, that's a minor stain, you did this, that's a big stain, you did this, that's a really big stain. So I feel like with Mardar, it's going to be like, oh, I accidentally killed that guy, that's like a 1 stain. Oh, I killed that guy on purpose, that's 2 stains. Oh, I killed that guy and I really liked it, that's probably 3 stains. That's going forward from this.
Okay.
you didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're getting grand vampired in on.
Okay. Grand vampire.
So now you make a remorse check, equal to
remorse.
So what is your humanity?
Humans.
My humanity is on a different page of this app. Just 1 second. 7.
Tawny's really committing to using the
Demiplane
character
app.
aspect of the Demiplane app.
Yes. Same.
7, you said?
7.
Okay. For future reference, we might have gone into degeneration, which is where, like, you basically, if you ever run out of blank spots next to your humanity, then, like, you suffer that's when the angst hits, and you are like emotionally impaired for the rest of the
That's when you become the vampire Lestat.
Right. Louis is more the angst guy. Let's be real here.
I don't think I'm going to have that problem.
Yes, quite good. Thank you.
So, like, basically, if you go over, you have to start marking off willpower. And
I wouldn't have gone over. I would have just hit it.
Right. So, either way, we're going to have you roll as if you have 1 stain as opposed to 3, which means that you're actually rolling 2 dice because you roll a number of dice equal to the unmarked boxes that you have.
Empty boxes,
The
which
empty
theoretically I wouldn't have had any, but we're retconning.
We're retconning a little. So, because like I feel like, yeah, because you had so the conviction would have lowered the stain by 1. Just roll 2 dice, and if you get a success, you're fine. If you don't, then you're going to lose a point of humanity.
2 successes.
Ooh.
Fuck it, they were neo-Nazis.
I give no fucks.
zero fucks given. So go ahead and erase the stains from your character. Your humanity remains. Does anybody else have any stains they have to deal with? No? Good.
Wait, does setting the bar on fire count? Nah.
With electricity.
That didn't violate our chronicle tenets, which were like,
That was more just like really
Murder.
scary. You and
Don't
Sonny got
hurt
really
the-
scared.
That was just a really bad idea.
yeah, like if Sarah does a bad idea was a chronicle tenet, then yes, that would be.
We would just have quit the game. We would have been like, okay, actually, we're just going to.
So
We win.
now that
We win.
let's open in the evening with Chelsea.
Oh, fuck.
You are not.
How many neo-Nazis are coming for her? No.
No. You are not in your haven when you awaken. If we recall, at the end of last session, you had suffered a terror frenzy, the Rotschreck, because of the fire that you started at the neo-Nazi bar.
Still funny.
It is.
It sounds like a punk
very
album.
Yeah.
Fire at the Nazi bar.
will
You'll
run
be hearing
very
it at the
far.
Mingo next week.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
worry.
No, you apparently crawled into a city trash can and were curled up inside of it.
But now it's Tuesday, so
And you hear footsteps approaching. No, doctor, sir, there was somebody in the trash can. All right. Stand back. Dunk. The lid opens up, and Dr. Mortius is staring down at you.
What's up?
It's all right. I know her.
Somebody get me a board so I can set it in there and she can climb out herself.
Oh, there's my contact. I'll get out of here.
Damn. I fell in. All right.
I don't know if you fell, and he gestures to your shoulder, and there's like a very tiny part of your shoulder that has like a streak of burn on it from where the trash can lid didn't completely shut.
Listen, we all make mistakes. I don't think there's any reason why we need to tell anyone else about this.
I won't tell anyone if you won't. I don't think that there are any rules that have been violated here. Megan, dear, could you help tip this over so she could get out?
No, I can do it myself. I got in here myself. I can get out of here myself.
Give me a dexterity plus athletics roll.
That ride.
Now, remember, you can take half. So if you have a pool of 4, you can take half and do it safely.
No, dude, I'm gonna roll this.
Roll it.
Roll it. I do some goddamn gymnastics to get out of here because I rolled 4.
Okay.
Cat's grace, bitch.
Or raccoon's belly flop.
That's in a different supplement.
Can I be a were raccoon?
That'd be great.
That's also in a different supplement. Yeah. Well, were there maybe in the old
Don't tease me, dude.
maybe in the old World of Darkness there might have been, because there were a lot of changing breeds that were like wear something.
If there were were squirrels, I would be on that.
Oh my god, we would be terrors.
That would be amazing.
Would you only be one squirrel, or would it be like
15 squirrels in a jacket.
Yeah.
Into like a
Bad.
It
Swarm.
becomes a variety of bats.
Maybe it's like an upgrade that you can get.
Okay, I'm busy salvaging my pride here.
Yeah.
well, never mind, Megan. She apparently does not require our help.
I mean, I'll take your help, just not to get out of the...
That's all right. Are you aware of where you are?
Nope.
You're near the campus of Marquette University.
Oh god.
Do I know you? You look familiar.
I don't know, who are you?
I'm Dr. Mortius.
Oh. Yeah, you know me.
Do I? Where have we met before?
Pretty positive it was in,
Sir, I think she was there when that unpleasant gentleman had his boot on your neck.
Yeah, and then I jumped on you. And
Oh.
hit you.
Oh, yes.
I was helping.
How were you helping?
Oh, I didn't say who I was helping. I was helping.
I see. Well, I hope you're not planning on doing any more bodily harm to me. I need my faculties for the party this evening.
Oh god, that's just... Oh god. Okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Nope. No need, no. We're good. You, me, cool. Bros.
What? So you're not going to attack me now, nor at Elysium?
No.
I just want to make sure.
Like I said, I was helping earlier. I don't need to help anybody right now.
Well, as the senior member of Clan Tremere in the city, you do run... Were there a Primogen council, I think that there might be some repercussions, but you're lucky in that Prince Pabst hasn't declared such a thing. And you hear Prince Pabst say, as if I would select him for the council.
That's quite bold of you to assume that you would be on the council.
Well, who else would be on the council? The psychic?
She's actually quite amazing.
Running parlor games, while I am doing breakthrough research in the science of blood.
Bitch, you are taking the ashes of our kind and absolutely... You're fucking up, dude. You're fucking up.
You're aware of my work?
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry, madam. I didn't realize that you were aware of the research that I had been doing. Megan, this woman is aware of what the Ashfinders are capable of.
Yeah, that's a word.
We are preserving the history of the Kindred by allowing anyone to experience it. Would you like to? Before we go to the party this evening, if you would like to partake in some ash and experience the life of an ancient kindred.
Do you
Yeah,
eat ash?
I already do.
Oh.
What?
I didn't realize you're a Diablerist. This is a very hard question to answer because I'm explaining this. Everybody here, of course, has read all of the books that I've given them.
Right, we all know.
In a Camarilla city like Milwaukee, diablerie is very illegal. If somebody finds out that you are doing it, the prince can call a blood hunt on you. And basically, the blood hunt is the thing where every other vampire can kill you and diablerize you for free. Because you basically get all the fun parts of diablerie, but everyone is like, yeah, that's the payoff for getting rid of the one who did it while breaking the rules.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like the pause and like the info window that pops up.
Yeah.
And what would be this diablerie?
That's where you drain the blood of a vampire past the point of no return and drink its soul. It gains you blood potency and powers and memories and things like that, which is why older vampires are like, please don't do that in my city.
That's why Chelsea was chuckling about Jackie having a blood potency of 1.
Never ate no vampires, thanks.
Chelsea. Yeah. Did you call me Jackie? No, Chelsea, Jackie.
Yep.
Jackie,
Yeah.
Fuck.
I said it right for once.
I mean,
Tuesday, man. Happy Tuesday.
I feel like she's blanking out because Prince because she keeps hearing Prince perhaps singing Edelweiss.
I do love that song.
The only
I
song he
mean,
knows.
why would I tell you if I was?
Well, there's a way for me to check.
Really?
All I need is 1 drop of your blood.
Would you be able to tell me who I diablerized?
Are you going to give me the drop?
Are these confidential results?
Doctor, patient, personality.
Vampire warlock confidentiality.
I would like to
Vampire
say
warlock
to
congeniality.
everybody else that's not Sarah at this table is that she knows a Tremere
Yeah.
who already caught on to her being a Diabolist. And here she is gonna give Mr. Mr. Morbs over there
Morbs.
a secret of hers.
Oh my god, I'm not going to. Are you fucking crazy?
I wasn't talking to you, Sarah. I said everybody. I'm kidding.
Man, almost 6 years in, and this is the first session where I think that they're actually going to come to physical blows.
Oh my god. If we didn't fight each other during Aegon.
That's fair.
I was being especially annoying.
tense.
Look at me, I'm Kyrie.
Like-
I fucking win everything.
Oh, the thing.
like after every segment, it was just me, like the Matthew McConaughey meme, being like, waiting to see if they're going to throw down.
I had to check my tires every single time I left to see if anybody slashed them.
Well,
We got your battery.
unfortunately,
Preemptively.
Yeah.
unfortunately, I don't have time to prepare the ritual before I'm expected at the party this evening, but perhaps we can talk later.
Perhaps.
Would you care to join me?
Ew.
Sorry.
He is not a handsome guy.
Do I want to be nice?
My vibes were more for his personality. Ew.
Ugh.
And the fact that he's a Tremere. Ew.
I mean, yeah. Ugh, but he did let me stay in his trash can.
Did he let you? He probably also just woke up.
Oh my god, does this count as a trash bed?
Sarah got her
Okay,
trash
yeah.
bed.
Sarah's very own trash bed.
Ugh, oh god.
Oh, maybe it was his guest trash buddy.
The guest trash bedroom.
Does Pabst have an opinion on this?
Are you going to ask him?
Yeah,
Can you talk to him without talking, or can...
sure.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, why not?
Because it would be way more fun if you had to say it out loud.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be, but I feel like that's not the way it always works.
I wouldn't give him a drop of your blood for anything. He's a Tremere.
That's a very good
What
point.
sort of things do you think he could do with it? Sure, he'll do what is beneficial to you, but
Also,
do you really want to give that leverage to a warlock?
Ugh, God, no.
Imagine, I'm sure he could just as easily pass it along to Heather. And just think of the things that she could do with it.
And I trust Heather.
Fool.
Well, only as far as I can throw her. Do you think I should go with him?
If I were you, I would go to Elysium to see whatever social gathering is going on, and I would do my best to make sure that Heather and Mortius aren't on the same team.
Good call.
That's why I was prince. Cut to Sunny. Remember how last night Alma picked you up in her limo and asked you to go talk to Stick
Yes.
to invite him to the thing tonight?
Yes.
You're finally getting around to that.
Noise.
Where are you meeting with him?
The Harley Museum.
trying to decide where Stick would hang out. What would be his spot? Would it be just a tree somewhere?
I mean, if it's Wednesday night, isn't it bike night at the Harley
You're
Museum?
terrible. Awful, even.
I understood that reference and I hate it. Yeah, but there are more biker places than just the Harley Museum. I mean, unless they want to,
Sponsor us.
sponsor us. Why don't you roll a Wits Plus investigation check? And then what I will do is for every success, the storyteller's toolkit comes with a random location chart. And so for every success that you make, I will roll a random location and you will pick which one sounds the most fun.
1.
I just knew it. The animal shelter.
Which one?
I don't know, an unnamed one, because he's using it as a blood bank.
I don't like that.
We officially hate Stick.
Did we
Good.
not already?
I mean,
That's
but
good.
now we really hate him.
Now we can never come back from that. This is
Yeah.
now eternal.
I
Yeah.
trusted Sunny.
Yeah.
and
We've
been
how much
begrudged
Sunny
now.
hated this guy.
I've never met this motherfucker, but I don't
He's
like
basically waiting for it to close, and then he's going to go into the and go into the banquet.
him. I hate this.
I would like to knock on the door.
Well, he's waiting outside.
Okay. Good night, Stick.
Jesus, kid. He's still wearing his helmet. He's got the full zipped up motorcycle suit.
I
I gotta change up my routine if you know that I come here.
realize that I have not been an appropriate child that has been put, some would say, beaten into me from previous experiences.
Are you mad because I threw you into that light post still?
No, but it proved that I should be more gracious of this gift you gave me. So, in apology for tipping your bike over, I was able to get you a new one.
Great.
The only issue is the only place to pick it up is at the party.
What
tonight.
party?
The Elysium.
There's a party at Elysium?
Yes.
Why would I want to go to fucking Elysium?
Because that was the only pickup spot I could get this brand new bike dropped off.
Are you bullshitting me?
I would never.
Are you bullshitting him? I forget. Or did
I got him the deal to get him a bike, but not that was the spot.
Okay.
Half-truth.
So give me a manipulation plus subterfuge roll.
Don't forget your blood dice.
Yeah, blue's blood.
Okay.
Oh, so you think you're royalty now?
Oh, I got 3 successes.
Okay, any 10s?
1 on a blood dice.
Okay, so it's Alma, isn't it?
Yes.
Very George Washington of you.
Ah, that bitch. So I gotta go say hi to Mom, and then get the bike. That's what this is about.
I believe so. She didn't specify, other than the fact that she needed you there. And in return, I was able to get you a bike out of it.
You know, what we should do is tell her to go fuck herself, go to the palace, and hang out with the other anarchs.
We should do it face to face at the party.
I mean, that's
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Oh no.
Can I ask a question? What happens if your sire dies? I'm just worried where this will go.
you get really sad.
Sonny's got to find out what.
There's
tree
been
he's
many
barking up.
many vampire fictions that do different things.
Yeah.
Give me, you know what? Give me a intelligence plus occult roll.
Has he ever talked to anybody else about this?
Probably. Well, that's why we're rolling to see if he's ever.
I was trying to give you a help, buddy, but I don't know.
So, Stick, let's say if
You die.
get a motorcycle cycle accident and die.
The answer is 0.
Oh.
You have never this is the first time you have been like, oh shit, is there a? Because I feel like this experience has maybe been the first time that Sunny has bumped up against the complex rules of the undead, and you're kind of realizing that you did not study for this test. So maybe if as it happens, one of the other members of your coterie who is better versed in the occult, maybe you could talk to them at Elysium, and hopefully it won't become an issue before you get an answer.
That sounds delightful.
I think it's great. Cut to Linda. What are you doing right now? I mean, you're looking pretty hungry.
I am really hungry. And I don't like to eat at work.
You could come snack on some neo-Nazis.
Oh no, those guys are empty.
But she could,
She can eat old blood.
yeah.
Not no blood.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
They dry.
I was gonna say if you left her to clean up, she probably could have gotten something out of it. But I'm assuming that because
I mopped.
you mopped.
Yeah. Got the kids coming in soon, you know?
No, I get it. You don't want
Yeah.
unfortunate questions for the employees, and so where do you normally go to eat?
Well,
Like when you're not squeezing dirty rags of old blood into your mouth.
yeah.
MMA fights.
Yeah.
she's got the Pam tattoo on her back.
I'm a ring girl at the local MMA, and I tape up the guys, and
You soak up the blood first. You put
They're like
put that in your pocket.
Nick, you gotta cut me.
Cut me.
Is that in your mouth?
No,
Make
what?
tea with it later.
I'm putting pressure on your wound. I can't just it's sterile. I can't just drop it on the floor.
But I hear licking noises. I definitely hear.
No, you don't. You're hearing things. We got
I
problems.
usually go through the fridge
Okay,
for the expired stuff.
so you're gonna raid the fridge then?
Yeah, I gotta do etiquette and shit later, and it just
Well, I'm going.
Drags
I was
the
going.
life out
Well,
of
because that's the thing is, if you go out on the if you raid the fridge, you'll be able to, because you did keep some from Foster, but you only kept maybe about 1 hunger level's worth.
yeah. I'm using that to take the edge off, and then I'll go out and go look at
Okay.
him.
Are you doing that before the party then, or after the party?
I gotta do it before the party, or bad things are gonna happen.
Okay. Well, so one of the things that you get from your predator type, is
Rash.
is a like specific feeding role. Like, I think if you look it up on on the Nexus, it'll tell you like this is what you roll if you're going to do like a quick feeding, essentially. While you do that, so when you call in a one of your herd, what's it like, Heather?
The phone call or the experience?
Wherever you want to start.
The camera pans on a room with velvet covered walls, cabinets with a lot of like memorabilia stuff, like bottles full of dried herbs and curtains with tassels, like very like you went to a fair and entered the psychic tent.
Okay.
Type of feel. There's a large table in the center of the room that's covered in a velvet cloth with a large crystal ball on top, like surrounded by candles and like crystals and stuff. And the member of my herd is sitting on like a velvet covered clawback chair with like a hot towel over their eyes. There's like a hum of music in the background.
Some kind of like new wavy Enya-y, like...
Yes. Like some flutes, a little bit of like light drums. Yes. And their arm is laid out with, it's almost like medical, except for the way that I've like zhuzhed it up. A syringe going into their arm, leading their blood down a tube to drip into a goblet.
Okay.
Like a little
like bedazzled.
Yes. And when I put it into like their arm and everything, I have like this gold claw ring, so it like looks like I'm, you know, piercing their skin and all that kind of stuff to like really sell it.
You have dots in performance?
Man,
that'd be fun if you were so bad.
No.
I'm just curious.
Does Danny?
Somebody might want to spend some experience on that, but okay.
Trisha, feel the energy course through you. It's important that we get all of the strands of your mind focused into your arm for our reading today.
Brief pause. Love it. One of the things that I offer at my home table is the opportunity to play the victim, where if somebody else wants to take the role of the victim, they'll get an extra experience point. However, I want to play Trisha. I think I want to play Trisha here, especially because I don't think you were going to be able to keep a straight face through it. You're not going to be able to not roll your eyes through it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But also, I like playing scenes as Jordan, so...
Well, that's all I had to say. Jordan's my favorite.
I'm reaching... Is there a title that they use?
For me?
Yeah.
Mistress.
I have Danny call me that because he works for me.
Shepherdess.
Divine Oracle.
Oh, I Shepherdess made me cringe in an awful way. But
the name of my my shop is called Strands Abound.
Weaver?
So Weaver is exactly what I was thinking of. Yep. I love it. A little bit of cringe from Sarah, really bring me into the moment.
That wasn't a little bit. That was a lot.
Weaver, I've been working on reaching out with my mind.
I can feel that. I can feel that the aura around your head has started to expand. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a meadow, and I think I've seen Parker, my old dog from when I was a kid.
Ah, that beautiful tiny little dog. I like drop a couple like floral essential oils on the hot towel so she gets kind of like the smell of being in a meadow.
I was like, are you giving her dog smell?
Yeah, wet a little, and one drop of wet dog.
1 drop of wet dog to 3 drops of lavender.
Trisha, where has Parker been leading you?
He's been leading me into a forest.
Ah.
And I know that there's something at the end of the path, but then I lose focus and I can't.
Keep it in your mind. We can work on this question with your reading today, unless you had something else that you wanted to talk about.
So how are you? So I'm assuming that you are gently feeding on her.
Yeah. That's why I have so many people, so that I can do it.
Sippity sip sip sip.
Yep.
Okay. So are you taking 1 or 2 from her?
I'm going to take 2.
Now that will be longer. That will be the whole scene.
Yeah, because I think I was trying to prep for this party, which I wasn't quite expecting to throw out like this so much. So yeah, I would do 2 from her to kind of get down to our minimum blood level without eating somebody's soul.
Now, when you feed directly from a mortal, it's called the kiss, and it does instill like an ecstatic, orgasmic kind of feeling. Is that why you have the apparatus set up? Because you don't want to have them have that feeling, or is this all stage dressing for you to directly bite?
I like to instill rewards in my services. The higher level they get to within my herd, the higher level of a experience that they receive. So I only do the direct bite, the kiss, after I've had somebody for quite a while, and
they're paying top dollar for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a cult leader.
and a eerily effective one. So, what level is Trisha?
I would say, with such a long service, she's probably level 3.
Okay.
Out of
5. 5 levels. There's 5 levels.
You get bit at 4 or 5?
4.5.
You start
6.
really talking about it once you start being in the 4 level for a little bit. Then
So that's the Xenu is where you're like, you're like, okay, look, I have to touch you with my face to really improve the psychic ability. And
1 is like a pin, 2 is the t-shirt, 3 is a jacket.
well, the thing is for
4 is like the phone hand.
so they all know that I am consuming the blood to some level, right? So like the first one is more like the pin for like drops, and they aren't quite.
I think we meant like a cloisone pin, like
a pin in the arm,
right? No,
yeah. And then it kind of goes into like a shot glass type of thing, and then once they start getting into 3, I'm getting like full goblets of blood from them. So
5 is when they get a tattoo.
Yeah. Weaver's bitch just on the back of their neck. So I can see it every time I go to take a bite. Yeah.
Oh my god, you do creepy like blood tattoos that like give you
Oh,
power?
I think that I have been thinking about delving into it. I may or may not be saving up my experience points for things.
Like, I feel like Jordan has really embraced the sim aspect of the Masquerade. Anyway.
The rosebud hack.
Okay, so you take those sips. And you also know that the reason Trisha came to you is because she's kind of in a spot in her life where she doesn't know where to go. She recently got divorced, and is trying to figure out what the next stage in her life is. So I don't know if you want to leave her with a message of hope
or despair
or whatever.
Go to Billings, Montana.
So during the end of the ceremony, where I have finally finished filling the goblet, I, wrap a very extra looking scarf around their arm after applying like a small bandage. It's like gold and like red to be like super extra. I drink the blood, and I would like to. It's a rouse check, so I might get some of my hunger back.
Do it. Can somebody make that a ringtone?
I think I'll just lie to her.
Okay. When she starts paying level 4, then I'll.
If it wasn't, I normally do try, especially for level 3 when I'm drinking so much, to try to give them like some actual magic every once in a while. But I'm prepping for a party tonight, so.
Bitch, you busy.
Yeah. She spends a lot of time like swirling the blood, smelling it, doing small sips, swirling again.
Oh, it tastes so good.
It really does.
It's the loneliness that really tastes good.
And it's one of those things where you have a lot of people that are desperate, so you get the nuance after a long time.
The fact that you're drinking their blood and they're looking at you as you do it.
Oh yeah, like hopefully.
Well, so we won't get into it here, but there is such a thing as blood resonance, where different blood has different flavors that reflect different emotions. That in theory, like, if you drink, like, let's say you got into a fight and you drank that hot blood, when you would use it for like your rouse check for like potence or whatever, you'd get a bonus to it because that it's got that emotional resonance. But we're not going to get into that here. It's just like the flavor, the emotions and the blood mix, and like it's that crisp. Loneliness is like a crisp beer on a cold day. Like it goes down.
It's
like
so refreshing,
right?
Leaves you like a little tingle after you're done. Heather finishes the goblet and sets it on the table. Presses her hands flat down into the velvet and opens her purple eyes as wide as possible to get like the full
spooky effect.
I see the path Parker is leading you down. It will start with some brambles. The path may not always be easy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I know this is Jordan, but
the path may not always be easy. But once you Work your way through the final thorns. It will open wide like a boulevard. And light will be there, guiding your way. Look in the coming days for bright lights and areas where you see shine. And I think that will help you.
Thank you, Weaver. It does. It really answers some questions for me.
As always, it's a pleasure to see you here, Trisha. Please don't forget to get a snack in the snack bar on your
Daniel will have some orange slices for you. Yeah. And that is where we end our session here tonight.
I'm so sorry.
I
was trying so hard.
Jordan, we'll be back next week. Hopefully Jordan's 1-900 psychic number will not take off and she'll be back with us. But from all of us here at the Year of the Mind Players, this is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. $4.99 a minute. Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.